So on Monday, another week begins with China. Chinese industrial output begins the week, important for the Australian dollar, but also a gauge of the global economy. On Tuesday, we have the UK inflation report. Lots of UK figures. The first one on Tuesday with the inflation. Eurozone GDP. Now an update. It'll be an updated figure after the German GDP comes out. But Germany doesn't stay away from the headlines. We have the German ZU sentiment, an early indicator of sentiment in Germany, the biggest economy, in the Eurozone. Also on Tuesday, we have some housing figures from the United States, building permits and housing starts. They're important for the wider US economy, but they tend to offset each other, one beating expectations, the other missing them. So they both need to go in the same direction in order to see a significant impact. On Wednesday, another important UK figure, the jobs report. Watch out for wages, not only the change in jobs, not only the unemployment rate. Let's see if wages recover from the recent slump. We have final CPI in the Eurozone. Nothing is expected to change, but we sometimes have surprises. Last time, the initial figures for April came out better than expected. And oil inventories, given everything we talked about regarding the Canadian dollar, every release of oil now has become a bit more important. On Thursday, we have the preliminary GDP from Japan. And we had a full year without contraction in Japan. 2016 saw only growth. This time, another quarter of growth is expected, but contraction is not rare in Japan. We have the Australian jobs report for those who are trading the Aussie. Will it help the Australian dollar recover from the recent slump? We'll know that in a week from now. We have the UK retail sales, again, the third important release from Britain. And we also have jobless claims and the Philly Fed from the United States. And on Friday, relatively quiet end to next week. Well, busy end for Canada, because we have CPI and retail sales, top tier figures from Canada, but not we don't have the top tier US figures, and we have Eurozone consumer sentiment. So again, not such a busy week. But it is an important week for the UK, and we do have other a mix of figures basically from all over the world next week. Okay, any questions? Let's take another look at the charts. The Comey effect. Well, we are seeing a weaker dollar. Oh, here we are with pound dollar getting closer to 130. All right. This is, by the way, the odds for rate hike in June. Let's refresh it to see how markets are pricing in. Bond markets are pricing in the rate hike in June. It's been as you can see, they are pricing in 83% chance of a rate hike in June. I think it's a bit exaggerated, especially given the weak wages. In any case, we have lots of data until then, GDP and other figures. And other non-farm payrolls, of course. Okay, time to wrap up the show.